Well, we did it. We made it through some really intense astrology and Mercury retrograde, and here we are at the end of September with Mercury direct and moving into Libra season, which, even though I am a sun in Gemini, 4 planets in my natal chart are in Libra, so it's a sign that I feel very comfortable in. I'm in full-on fall mode, as you can tell by my chocolate brown top and my vampy lip. I don't know how vampy it's looking on camera, but it's Aromi Power Red, so it's kind of like a Bordeaux dark red. I actually had an orangey red on, and I took it off because it looked a little too not right, so yes. I tried to make my picks for this video distinct, pretty distinct, mostly distinct from the fall favorites that I did a few weeks ago. If you'd like to see that, I'll link it for you. It's all of the skincare, makeup, fragrance, and some fashion things that I'm most excited about bringing back into my life now that it's finally my favorite season. So let's get started. Skincare, only one overlap from that video, and I had to mention it in this video too. It's the Audacity Acai and Rose Serum Concentrate. It's one of those boosters, serum boosters from Audacity. They have a very large range of them. It's super, super concentrated. I'll usually just drop 2 drops into whatever other AM or PM serum I'm using, and it's amazing. I've been talking about it for the last several videos, so it kind of just had to go in this video. The other thing I also can't remember where I mentioned, but I have mentioned it at least once, and it's the Leilani Coco Lica mask. I only have a sample of this, but this blew me away this month. I've had the sample for a while and I just got around to trying it. When you activate it with water, or as I like to do, activate it with the Infuriate Treat Gentle Cleansing Emulsion, almost act like I'm washing my face with it as opposed to leaving it on as like a detox mask. A, it smells absolutely insane, rivals Mahalo's The Bean, but B, it just totally brightens and gently resurfaces your skin in the most like incredible way. So a huge rave. Okay, and the other thing you just got a sneak peek of in my skincare tour video, it's the Lena Hansen Global Treasures Eye and Neck Treatment Balm. I had talked about swooning over this when I was in New York at Credo Beauty browsing. I did a video where I mentioned it, and their PR person reached out to me and was like, we'd like to send it to you, and I was like, wow, thank you. So that is the deal with this. They did send it to me. I'm a bit at a loss for words with how in love I am with this. For starters, it has flecks of gold in it. That sounded very Austin Powers. You see those flecks of gold? It's like so insane. It's like the last step in my evening skincare routine. The smell is otherworldly. I have the box here because I wanted to see what some of the ingredients are that are giving it that amazing smell. It's like coffee, vanilla, citrus all in one. It does have shea butter in it, cocoa seed butter, Kalahari melon seed oil, pearl powder, green tea leaf powder. It's one of the, gosh, if not the nicest face balm I think I've ever used. I haven't been using it long enough to make that bold of a claim about it, but it is truly stunning. I have said this like 12 million times now, but I'm going to do a face balm video because they're one product that I feel, if you know how to get the most out of them, can really transform the condition of your skin. So I have been loving this all month. Like, that was very Teresa Giudice. My makeup picks this month are all lip product centric. There's nothing like new really with my makeup, to be honest. And you probably have heard about most of this stuff already. But I have 2 lip liners that I've been adoring. One is actually, I shopped my stash and decided to try and get the Jane Iredale Berry lip liner to work for me. And what do you know, I've been really liking it. The formula of these is quite dry, but the color is amazing for the kind of lip colors I've been wanting to wear, but also I've been trying to get the drier formula and texture of it to work for me, in the sense that it makes a really nice base for a stain. And that's been kind of as I transition into wearing vampy or daytime bold colors, doing a stain with something like the Glossier Sheer Matte Stain in Jam or RMS Diabolique Using the Jane Iredale lip liner as a base for those products has been incredible. And actually, I've been really liking using the berry lip liner with the Elizabeth Street Cosmetics lipstick in Franklin. I actually, at the outset, did not think I was gonna like this as much as I've ended up liking it. That's Franklin. I was wearing it in my Beauty Heroes retrospective, like worked heavily into the lips, like Lisa Eldridge Technique stain style. And then also the other vampy lip I've been loving all month, either worn full on or as a stain, is Kosas Dark Room. So this has been like my color palette on the lips for the month of September. And if I'm not doing this, I'm doing a combination of Red Apple Lipstick lip liner in the shade Natural. This is my favorite of the ones they recently sent me. It's really close to my natural lip color, and it works with like any kind of like pinky neutral I'm doing. And then very, very happy with my Bite multi-stick purchase in the color Mascarpone. This was a total impulse purchase, and I am super, super pleased with it. It pulls quite pinky mauve on me, as opposed to like a pinky neutral the way Pecan does, but mixed together, gorgeous. Lasting power for days, and I could not be happier with my lip obsessions this month. Okay, this is like totally cheating, okay? I'm just putting that out there because I literally used it today for the first time. But as soon as I used it, I was like, I need to tell someone about how amazing I think this product is. And it's just a sample, but it's the Reverie Hair Milk Anti-Frizz Leave-In Nourishing Treatment. I've had this for probably close to a year, and I just busted into it. But it's a product I think I might become quite obsessed with. Although take that with a grain of salt, because, you know, we're all known to have like an amazing first impression and then over time it doesn't last. But my first impression of this product was like mind-blowing. It smells incredible. It sort of sits somewhere between the scent profiles of Aveda and Intelligent Nutrients. Intelligent Nutrients was a derivative company of Aveda. It's like the truly eco version of greenwashed Aveda, but this is like super similar in terms of scent profile. I think I'm gonna end up picking up a full size of this in the Sephora VIB sale that's gonna be happening this fall, but it's like this creamy texture. Oh yeah, it smells like Aveda light. Not quite as hippie as Intelligent Nutrients, but I just ran some of it through sections of my hair when I was blow drying, and like I honestly feel like it made a really significant difference to the shine and like frizz and sort of like manageability in the way my hair like turned out. So like huge rave. Okay, this sort of sits somewhere between beauty product and lifestyle product, but I have a toothpaste favorite this month, and it is David's toothpaste. I've actually been seeing a bunch of bloggers talk about this, so I don't know if they did a PR push with this. I bought this myself off of Beauty Habit. I was looking for a new toothpaste. I had finished up some Holistic Science Company ones that I had been using, and I had my Medical Intuitive check a couple of like bougie luxury toothpastes. Toothpaste is something I'm quite anal retentive about because I avoid fluoride in drinking water and toothpaste, and your gums and mouth in general absorb so much in terms of toxins and chemicals and stuff, so it's really important for me for my toothpaste to be vetted by my Medical Intuitive. And this got a very high rating. I think it was like an 8 or a 9 out of 10. It comes with this little doodad thingy-majig for the material of the toothpaste container is like metal, so this tool is like for rolling it up and getting like every little bit out, so I think that's kind of handy. The ingredients are super clean, it's fluoride free, made in the US, and it's pretty affordable. I think it was like $8. So this will be my sort of standard go-to toothpaste from now on. Okay, now some firmly lifestyle products. I have a candle favorite, and it's by this company called Simply Curated. I had actually gotten one of these candles as a gift for my sister, I think last year, for the holidays or for her birthday or something. They're carried at an all-natural food supplement beauty store in Cambridge called Cambridge Naturals. I had gotten her, I think, the Coconut Shea. This simply curated travel candle in sage and cedar was a gift from Andy. Look how unique the wick is. I've never seen a wick like this. It's like a wood wick. It's kind of been like decimated because I've been burning the heck out of this candle. 100% soy wax grown in the US, crackling wood wick contains essential oils, hand poured in Grand Rapids, Michigan. So I'm a huge fan. It is burning relatively quickly. Again, this is a travel candle, but I think I'm gonna take a trip myself to Cambridge Naturals and maybe pick up a few full sizes of this brand for myself. If you follow me on Instagram, I talked about the next 3 things actually that I'm going to talk about. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, maybe you would want to see stuff like this in advance of me talking about it in a favorites video. This is the Laundress Delicate Wash in the scent Lady. I got this on recommendation from an Unfancy blog post. She's a minimalist fashion blogger. I got really inspired to stop dry cleaning and start hand washing things that I would normally dry clean. In that post, she was so funny. She was like, I basically ignore clothing labels for the most part that say dry clean only, and she just hand washes with this stuff and then uses a travel steamer, which I also bought and have been enjoying. Also because I've recently been investing in select silk pieces from Everlane. They do like really nice affordable silk dresses and blouses and stuff. And so I have hand washed my black short sleeve silk dress from Everlane, a couple of other tops, and I'm super happy with this stuff. I've been washing bras and other lingerie with it, and it's quite concentrated. It leaves your clothes nicely perfumed. I don't think it's like entirely eco, but it does say made with non-toxic, biodegradable, and allergen-free materials, free of petroleum, SLS, phosphate, phthalates, and dye, cruelty-free. It does have fragrance in it, so it's not like entirely clean, but so far super happy with it. I got this and the steamer on Amazon Prime at really reasonable prices. Totally pays for itself if you frequent the dry cleaner. So much more economically sound and no dry cleaning chemicals. And probably like my favorite of the month. It's just been bringing me so much happiness and joy. You don't even know. Oh yes. Bitch Sesh is basically everything. I talked about it in my like maquillage and musings video. I'm like such a big Real Housewives fan, and so one of my subscribers was like, you need to listen to this. I was hooked like 15 seconds into my first episode. And so when I really like something, and I'm like a self-proclaimed podcast disavower, like I have never liked them in the past. They don't really hold my attention. So when I really like something, I will go back and listen to like the full archive, which is what I'm doing. I will always listen to like the most recent one and then like return to my place in the archives. And so I think I'm on like episode 17 out of 42. I will listen to these before bed. Guys, it feels so good to laugh, to like genuinely laugh out loud. They're so funny. Casey Rose Wilson and Danielle Schneider. So if you are a Real Housewives and or Bravo fan in general, please go listen, because I just think more laughter makes us all happier people and makes the world a better place. This next favorite, I kind of have to like concede that perhaps some of my prior misgivings about this genre are not hypocritical, but I have like never understood that people will watch videos about planners or like Filofax and like get really into like stickers and washi tape and pens and Louis Vuitton planners and paper source. Like I've just thought that whole community is like not for me. I used to love school supplies, you know, as much as the next girl and her Lisa Frank Trapper Keeper, you know, but it has always seemed like a little fussy and perfectionist, the way that the planning community, at least on like YouTube and blogs, gets executed. Anyway, long story short, I've started a bullet journal. And funny enough, I was listening to the most recent Bitch Sesh last night, and Casey also recently started bullet journaling. She told this really funny story where she was like, I was on a 5-hour plane last night and I had taken half a Vicodin and 2 gin and tonics and watched like 5 videos on YouTube about bullet journaling. And I was like, oh my God, something I think is in the air, because we just moved out of Virgo season, and Virgo is the sign that's like associated with like organization and planning. So I feel like maybe a lot of us had the impulse to start a bullet journal, and this idea is just like starting to catch on. I learned about it through Jen Rogers here on YouTube. She has been watching my channel for a while. I had no idea she made videos as well. She lives in Korea. A light bulb kind of went off, so thank you, Jen, for introducing me to the idea. I had basically been doing bullet journaling in the most disjointed of ways you don't even know. I previously had like a pocket Moleskine as like my calendar planner. And then I would just make like lists after list on like pieces of paper and carry them around with me, like looking like a, I don't know, like a crazy 80-year-old woman with like making lists on the back of grocery receipts and like envelopes and shit, you know? Anyway, enter the bullet journal. I don't know, guys, like I'm kind of tempted to, after I've been doing it for a while, do like one of those like my bullet journal spread videos. So like there's so many videos and stuff if you Google around on the idea of bullet journaling, but basically what it is, it's a way to basically combine like calendar planning, monthly, weekly, whatever you want, with like list making. This was my week this week. This is just like the week and like list. I mean, it's so in progress. I literally just started, but I'm kind of addicted. And yes, there even is some washi tape on the edges of some of the pages. That was a tip from Jen. I can't believe I'm talking about this so much, but you know, there you have it. We all evolve. And then I had some music favorites this month. I actually am starting to fall back in love with house music. I've been on a bit of a hiatus, I'll be honest, from house music for probably 6 months or so. I just haven't found any good new stuff that I've liked. I found some tracks this month that I was really digging. I Instagrammed one of them. It's called Your Love Keeps Me by Soul Academy, a particular remix of that. The track Away by Onur Osman, I think is his name, is so good. The piano notes in it like give me life. And then a Vincenzo remix of Sunglasses and Soda is also incredible. So I will have those tracks on an embedded playlist on my blog if you'd like to go listen to them. I keep getting whiffs of this Reverie hair milk product. I'm like literally, like I can't stop thinking about it. It's so amazing. Okay, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will be back on Sunday with my October Beauty Heroes review. And it's a good one, a product I've really been enjoying for the last several weeks, so I can't wait to tell you about it. And I kind of don't want to stop talking. I'm in a very chatty mood. I hope you all are enjoying the transition to fall as much as I am. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video soon. Bye.